Join us as we break down the honest cost of living in Sicily and share our personal experience along the way. When we decided to move to Sicily, everyone seemed to have a different idea of what it would take to live in Sicily. Some said it would be ridiculously cheap, while others warned we would lose everything in a couple months. But what's the reality? Today, we'll be completely transparent about our experience living in Sicily, and we're going to dive into the real cost, including rent, groceries, and all the other expenses that add up. We'll give you a breakdown of what you can really expect to pay. One of the biggest misconceptions about living in Sicily is that it's super cheap. It actually depends. So let's start off with the biggest one, which is rent. For our 3-bedroom, 2-bath apartment that was 1,500 square feet, beautiful villa, I'll link the description for the tour. How much rent?
600 euros for the rent and 600 euros for the deposit.
Security deposit, that's right. We paid 1,200 euros to get in, to be able to move in. And so it's incredibly affordable to live in Sicily. You can get a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and you're talking marble floors, beautiful furnishings, fully furnished. You can look at the video, but anyway, very, very affordable. A quick edit to clarify that we are currently in Texas with family, and if I say here in Sicily or speak in present tense, it's because we're putting ourselves in the villa we lived in to fully discuss the costs with you. We've already got our one-way ticket to go back, and we'll give you details in an upcoming video. Back to the costs. Okay, the next category is water and sewer. What are the costs there?
Nothing, because they have a well.
Yes, well water. And we use the water from the tap, well water, to cook and to clean and to shower. But if we use water for cooking that we don't drain, like for pasta where you drain the water, we use tap water. But if it's water that stays in a broth or a soup or something like that, that's not going to cook out, I use bottled water for that. Next category is garbage. What do we pay for garbage?
25 euros a month.
25 euros a month, and that's including a huge recycling system, guys. Talk about culture shock. There are so many different categories. I had to get an app on my phone to figure it all out of what they picked up when. You're talking organic, paper, plastic, metal, glass, differenziata, which is a general non-recyclable trash, and they pick up different items on different days. It is incredible. I'll tell you this, I was pleasantly surprised about how efficient their system was for picking up the garbage, so well done, Sicily. The next category is electric costs. What do we pay for utilities in electric? Now, before I get into the price, we have a company, it's called Eden Luce, and the electric that we use would be running our fans, AC during the summer, the washing machine, and the lights. Because we have gas heating. We have a pump outside that's electric, but it actually uses the electric pump to pull up the gas from the big cistern down below, and our radiators fill with hot water, which is heated by gas. But the little pump to pull the gas up is electric, which wouldn't be much. Anyway, that's what we use electric for. And how much do we pay?
Around about 110 euros a month.
Okay, 110 euros a month, and that's paid every 2 months for this company, right?
Right.
Okay, 220 euros every 2 months, averages out to about 110 euros per month. And like I said, we do run our AC during the summer about 2 to 3 months. Next is gas, and we use a company called Butane Gas for the gas line, and we have a stove in the kitchen that uses that gas. And also it fills the radiators for heat. We use butane gas for heat.
Yes.
And so all of the radiators use that. And then outside, the little stove outside, we use a bombola,
Right.
a tank, a gas tank that we get refilled, which is how much?
About 29 euros a month.
29 euros a month to cook on the stove outside. And we do that quite a bit. So that's a separate cost. But the Butane Gas, the gas company that comes and fills the cistern and the main source of gas, is how much, Coach?
It's 150 euros every 2 months, about 75 each month.
Okay, very good. Next category is internet, and I work from home doing transcription, so I'm downloading audio, video, and I've never had an issue. The company we use is Wishnet, and we got service for 17 euros a month. They've gone up now to about 18.99, but I'll tell you, I've never ever had an issue, so I highly recommend Wishnet. Next is cell phone service. Now we have 2 phones that were unlocked when we came to Sicily, and we use a company in town called O, and it's H-O, and it's lowercase, and you don't pronounce the H, so it's just O, right? And we actually paid €8 per phone per month, so 16 euros per month. They've gone up slightly, I believe, but right now they're offering a special in July for $5.99, and I believe that it's 100 gigs with unlimited minutes and text, so that's a really good offer. They run specials, and you can really get in at a good time when they run those, because that's good for a full year, I think, before the price changes. So 8 euros per month per line, and that's a whole lot cheaper than Texas, for sure. Next up is car insurance, which is definitely a big one. We paid for the whole year to save a little bit, and we went with HDI Insurance Agency. They're all over Sicily. And what was the cost?
900 euros a year, but 75 euros a month.
75 a month, but we paid all of it up front. I think it's a little more if you go the monthly route. I think they give you a big discount if you go by the year. Okay, fuel costs for the car, gas, diesel. Well, we have a Toyota Yaris, and it's very good on diesel. It takes diesel, and it's a semi-automatic transmission. And we go all over Carini, nearby towns to Palermo once a week, and we spend about how much per month?
About 70 euros a month.
70 euros a month, that's average. Some a little more, some a little less. And it's actually about €1.69 per liter, which ends up being $6.40 per gallon. So it's a lot more per gallon. It sounds astronomical, but when you can drive around for a month for 70 euros, that's a really good deal, I think. Really good. Let's talk about medical costs. If you want private doctors, you can certainly get them and pay out of pocket here in Sicily. Croce and I are both Italian citizens, and we are eligible for the socialized medicine here. It's free to citizens, but the system is really good. The medical system is good, and we have not had any issues. It's mostly free. You might have little copays here and there. For example, I twisted my ankle, I hurt my ankle, and I went to an ortho and had to get x-rays. Well, the whole thing, the exam, the x-rays, and the radiologists reading the x-rays on all of that cost us 30 euros. So it's a really affordable way to go. Now for non-citizens, it would be different. You could get international medical coverage, whatever, but it's very good in Sicily. Okay, let's talk about our dentist. Your brother recommended a dentist.
Yes.
I had an incident where I have a crown on the bottom molar. It popped off because I grind my teeth slightly at night, and it bore a little hole in the crown. So it popped off, and I called, and I got in the same day for an appointment. They took me the very same day, and they repaired the crown. They put on the crown and sealed it, and we were home within 45 minutes. And it cost how much?
About 50 euros.
50 euros for that whole dentist appointment. Unbelievable. Let's talk about our favorite topic, groceries. We love to eat in Sicily, and our budget for the month for everything is how much?
About 320 euros a month.
Okay, and that includes fresh meat, fish, veggies, fruit, everything, dry goods. Now, this is not including cleaning products, cosmetics, or miscellaneous items like that for the house. That's not including that, but we get fresh swordfish every week. It's incredibly affordable, and you can find amazing deals on fresh fish, meat, and cheese, you name it. Now, the imported items out of season are expensive, so you need to be aware about that, but we have thoroughly enjoyed shopping in Sicily for groceries. The meat is so fresh, the vegetables are tasty, the fruit is so sweet and juicy, and we buy everything local, 0 kilometer, they say, and we have thoroughly enjoyed eating in Sicily. Next category is entertainment and eating out. We love to eat out. We eat out about once a week, don't we?
Yes.
And we head over to less than a mile away is, what's the name of that place again?
Fratelli Candela.
Fratelli Candela. And I always get a bacon cheeseburger with super duper everything on the side. I don't get the bun. I don't eat the bread. But it is a huge cheeseburger with bacon and caramelized onions and lettuce, tomato, and everything. It's so delicious. And you usually get what, pizza?
Yes, the pizza, the margherita pizza.
Margarita pizza. And we get 2 bottles of the fizzy drink, full waitress service, and we get out of there for 15 euros. Anyway, we do that once a week. And not just there, but we go out once a week. And then sometimes museums fees, entrance fees are incredibly affordable, and sometimes events if we want to tour something. So our budget for the month is between 75 and 100 euros per month to eat out, enjoy different restaurants and trattorias and events and have fun. So what's our budget for the month to live comfortably in Sicily? Well, we recommend, based on our experience, that you would budget 1,500 euros per month for a couple. We spend less than that, but that's to live very comfortably. You could definitely get a place cheaper than what we got. You could get 350 euros, 400 euros for a 2-bedroom, 1-bedroom with 1 bath in town or even out in the rural areas. And you can definitely get housing cheaper than what we got. So it's definitely doable for 1,500 euros per month in Sicily. Now, remember to factor in the exchange rate of the dollar, because the dollar to euros, because you're going to lose a little bit on that. And then also, if you use a transfer service like Wise, there are fees associated with that. So you have to factor those fees and things into your budget for the total. So in conclusion, living in Sicily can be an incredible experience with its stunning landscapes, rich culture, delicious food, and such warm, friendly people. It may not be the cheapest place in all of Europe, but it's definitely an affordable solution for a lot of folks. We appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, let us know. If you have experience in Sicily, in Italy, let us know that too. We'd love to know what your experience has been. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.